Well, this is weird. Why is it not working? Hello everyone and welcome to Life in the Tech House. And what do you know, almost a year after I bought the Macintosh Centris 660 AV, probably one of the best purchases I've actually ever made, we have another package. I wonder what could be inside of here. So, I don't know where the utility knife went from the Centris video, so let's just use these scissors. And hope this was packaged well enough that it didn't get damaged in the post. Like my MacBook Pro when I bought it. Truth time. Yes. Yes. I have no idea why it's Mavericks, but... Oh my god, yes. My laptop's finally working. It's a lot of duct tape. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm doing this outside, it's actually pretty nice out today, for once. So, yeah, we don't have any tornado warnings, we don't have any rain, just a beautiful day outside in general. I have to cut through the shipping label, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna rip the rest of this. And there. Now you just run the scissors through. And now we see what's inside the box. Oh. What? Hey. Okay, so I'm guessing the person didn't have bubble wrap and they just used a bunch of Amazon bags. Here's some shipping labels that you're not going to be able to see because I'm censoring them out. And I have a packing slip. That's nice. Hopefully that doesn't blow away. Let's get these other bags out of the way. Are you kidding? That's the thing about doing things outside. People might pull in your driveway or something like that. So anyways, yeah, let's just get all this bubble wrap out of the way. I look so awkward just unboxing this thing outside. Now, I think later generation Powerbook G3s came with the same connector that the iBook G3 clamshell use. But of course, since this is an older model, it doesn't have the cool charger. I mean, it's original, has the Apple logo on it, but this album's not as cool. So, we have next is Powerbook G3 series floppy drive expansion bay module. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this computer came out before or after the iMac G3 came out, because I believe there was 4 models. There was the Kanga originally, which was the first computer ever to from Apple to have a G3 chip in it. It actually did predate the first generation Power Mac G3s, like the beige model. And then they came out with this one, which is the Wallstreet model. Macintosh Powerbook G3 series. This one has a date of 98, but I'm not sure if that was before or after, of course, you know, when the iMac was introduced, which removed a bunch of floppy drives and such. It removed basically every legacy thing and replaced it with USB and a couple other things. So the fact that this has a floppy drive module is something. So anyways, let's take a bit of a closer examination around this computer, shall we? We have the battery, which seems to have some charge, so we'll see if this thing wants to start up. Got PCMCIA. Is that, yeah, I think that's modem. Yep, it's got the telephone symbol on it. We got over here, we got screws. We got screws over here. We got VGA, which is always nice. S-video out. I believe that's the SCSI interface that was on the PowerBooks. That's our Ethernet port. Seems to have a little bit of crud in it, but here's an external modem, I think, and this actually does have ADB, so it'll work with the mouse and keyboard I got with the Centris. And it even has a little handy shortcut for the reset. That's where you plug in the power. If I can get it in. And the audio in and out. And of course, the disk drive. Yeah, box. Out of the way. Now, this thing has a bunch of stickers and stuff on it, so we're gonna see if it wants to start up. Right, this one is the one that has the all black keyboard. Did it turn on? I know I'm hitting the button. Okay then. Well, I guess it's probably time to go back to the studio. Alright. Not willing to accept defeat, I moved my shenanigans to the back porch. Now let's try it. That's the startup chime. Guessing the battery was probably dead. So I guess we can remove it. There's a tab on this side and a tab on the other side to release the disk drive. Now we remove the battery. So let's try putting in the floppy drive. I don't see anything on the screen, but close it and open it. I swear this thing in the listing was working. Alright, well, time to figure out what the heck I did wrong. So it does work, it just took a little bit to start up. And it restarted. For you guys. I turn off the num lock now. That's basically what I use for a power lid on these old things. We have, is it looking for an operating system, or is it gonna actually start? Hello? Well, this is weird. Why is it not working? We're clicking on the hard drive. So I know there's some activity going on in there. It's also seemingly something up with the screen, besides the line down it. Now to troubleshoot again. Yay. Huh? Filmed inside because it rained. And it's too wet to actually film anything with that PowerBook out here. But let me just show you what I'm trying to do here. So basically, I already wiped the drive on this computer. We're not going to actually explore any of it because apparently something must have gotten corrupted, I guess. So I was trying to use this Mac OS 8 CD, plug in the computer with my iBook charger. you'll hear the disk drive trying to run once it starts up. And it'll try to start, but it will literally just try for a little bit, and then sometimes I'll restart and try to run OS 8, but other times it just does this. And this is like the closest thing I've actually been able to get to running Mac OS 8 on this computer. It's by using the floppy drive with a homemade Mac OS 8 floppy disk, but apparently it's incompatible. So that's fun. Now I have to figure out how to reinstall this crap. Alright, back to another normal video. So let me just start this little segment off by saying any hopes of actually exploring what was on this computer are now lost because, yeah, I'm guessing system files got corrupted and it couldn't start Mac OS 9. So the rest of this video is just gonna be me comparing it to a laptop I don't think I've even featured in any video yet, the iBook G3 clamshell. It is a very similar laptop, actually, so it's perfect comparison material. Around the same time. This one's 98, the other one was like 99, I think. Or the release year. So, but before we start with that, I would like to make a couple of considerations, if you will. So first off, as I was installing the operating system, I noticed a couple things that before I even had the chance to start it, I figured out that this battery, I don't really know how to explain it, so I'm just going to start making up my own terminology or somewhat and try to explain what I mean by it. So basically what I'm saying is that this battery cannot actually reset the board on its own. And what I necessarily mean by that is that if I press the power button, the battery has a full charge. However, it will not start the laptop. However, if I plug it in, it resets the board, as I'd like to say, because that green light comes on. I believe that means it's self-testing. And now, once that comes off, I can start the laptop. Now I can unplug it. Of course, this thing takes a little bit to actually start up for some reason. Maybe a logic board issue, but I don't mind. It's not a serious issue. If it even is an issue, and it doesn't just take that long to start out of the box. But right now, it's running, and I don't have a power cord attached. And being able to turn on the num block is proof of that. So now it starts into Mac OS 8. So one of the other considerations I had, just gonna plug it in for safe measure. One of the other considerations I had is that if I take out like either the battery or the disk or like the CD drive, when it was giving me the flashing question mark, I actually had to restart the computer with whatever I wanted attached to it, if it'll even go in at this point. Right. So for example, I could not take the CD drive out and put in the floppy drive as it was running, or else it wouldn't even read the bay at that point. However, after I managed to get the operating system installed, now you'll see this little control panel here. What it's telling me is that I can straight up plug and play these expansion modules. So right now, right module is removable and left bay contains the battery. So I can now take out the CD drive, for example, and now the icon for the module will go away. It will still recognize this. And so now what do? Well, I can take this floppy drive, put it where the CD drive was, and now it says it's removable again. So these are in fact plug and play expansion modules. I believe that's, I don't know, maybe that's how PCMCIA works as well. Obviously PCI would not work that way because it's inside the computer, duh. I don't think I had any other considerations to talk about, so let's just move on. Well, I just realized that probably wouldn't be very fun to try. So let's just explore it around the system and see what the crap we can do with it. I don't have anything on the other drive. And by the way, I have a very good recommendation for any owner of a Wallstreet Powerbook G3, such as this one. Back up all your files, partition the drive. So the first part is less than 8 gigabytes, and the second part is the rest of your drive. that only applies if you have a drive that's more than 8 gigabytes. That's something I read online, and I think that might have been what corrupted the system, causing everything to go wrong. But anyways, yes, let's just explore with what we do have, since we can't explore what was previously on here. First off, yeah, I think I said this earlier, but it has macOS 8.5 on it. It has 160 megabytes of RAM and 161 megabytes of virtual RAM. I don't know. But let's check the system profiler, and you will see that this is the 233 megahertz model. Now I'm not sure if this is the 233 megahertz G3 740 or the 750, because apparently the 740 existed. I thought the G3 was just the 750. I don't know, maybe we need OS 10 to do that. There's no serial number anymore because I blanked out the drive. And it says machine ID 312, so maybe I can look around for that. Anyways, one of the things we should check out real quick is seeing how the internet works on this. Excuse me for a second while we take a quick commercial break. Here is wholesale strong quality kids jumping animal toy with painting and musical. Let's try to browse the internet. Assuming I actually have a functional internet browser, which I'm pretty sure it works here. Internet Explorer. Oh boy. Look at that beautiful 90s Apple Internet Explorer thing. Let me just resize this real quick. It's kind of cool. I don't know. It uses wireframes. I think OS 10 you could move around the entire solid window, but I think in something like Windows XP they still had the wireframe. I think Windows Vista changed that. But enough about Windows. Let's try Internet Explorer for Mac. Let's see if this ancient computer from 1998 can still browse the internet. Google, no, stop jumping the button there. .com. I don't want Google 2.com. I want Google.com. I probably need a www in there, don't I? The attempt to load Google.com failed. That's nice. Excuse me as I try to connect this to the internet again. Okay, let's try this again. Actually, no. What America Online works? I don't think I even have a landline at my house anymore. So that's fun. I don't have a phone. I don't have the knowledge to make a virtual phone line for a computer. Although I do have plenty of computers that have phone line jacks in them, so I could possibly do it if I tried. Welcome to America Online. Well, we're not gonna hear the iconic sound anyways, so just go away. Bye. Quit. Yeah, this computer does have a modem that's hidden by the door. I think you saw that in the unboxing. Let's try Internet Explorer again. It's actually loading something. Alright, let's see if this works now. Take a spin, now you're in with Techno Set. You're going surfing on the internet.
Shut up!
It works. It frickin' loaded Google.com. Alright, let's try to load the old web on here. Yeah, this is the old web on a PowerBook G3 from 1998. This looks 90s-ish. What is WinZip? Wait, let's see if that loads at all. So basically, I'll just end this off with, if you want to try this on an actual old actually, no, I want to try one more thing. I want to see if I can get Macintosh repository on here. That would be cool. Google search. Oh boy, does this work? Let me just try to copy this. Delete all that. I think it's Command V on a Mac. Let's just skip all of Google and let's try this. Oh wait, okay, let's just destroy every slash behind it. No, it can't load. That sucks, actually. Oh well, this thing can actually browse the internet. What else do we have on here? There's this Apple video player thing. I'm not exactly sure how this would work on this computer, because I think it's meant for like a TV tuner card if you have one that you can like watch videos on. But oh, let's try setting it up. Hotkey, preferences, movie compression. Well, maybe in the future I might have to try and compress down one of my videos and watch it on this computer. That'd be interesting. I thought about doing that with the Centris too. A lot of cool experiments we could do with this old classic technology. Here we have Apple Works, and we're just gonna cancel that. That was probably some old Apple experiment before they inevitably would can it. Quicken Deluxe 2000. Personalize your copy of Quicken. And we'll just go with that. Register in just 2 minutes. Remind me later. If you're just new to Quicken. Why is there so much setup crap? Command Q. Skip. Well, never mind. Cancel. We'll just close out of this. And it's gone. Quicken.com. We'll see that just... Okay, it's gonna... And there's the server replies invalid. Whoop-de-doo. No surprise. Command Q. And that's about all we'll mess with Quicken. Here's Palm software. I think Apple was just including this with their computers after, like, the Newton's failure. I don't know. I know it came on the iMac, but basically, this would allow you to, like, transfer stuff with... Okay. Let's enter a name, then. Actually, no. Only true Computer Clan fans will get the reference. Yeah, set up later. No, back. Just cancel all this. I don't want to set it up as Ken. Okay, done. Palm desktop software. I mean, I have a Palm, but I think I dismantled it because the screen quit working. If I really wanted to, I'd probably get it working again, but nah, not right now. Back. I don't want to set this up. Remind me in 14 days. Wake me up when summer vacation hits. Anyways, yeah, it's nice to have the Palm software on here. I do like that. QuickTime, movie player. Upgrade to QuickTime 3 Pro. No, QuickTime Pro does not exist actually anymore, but it did. Sample image. This application requires QuickTime 4 later. That's nice. Sample movie. Huh. It doesn't even have the music like it used to. Boring. Here's one of the more interesting things on here. Now, this is probably as a result of me, as I was reinstalling, I ended up copying over the entire hard disk image for the iMac G3 I have next to me. And one of the side effects was that iMovie is on this computer. And believe it or not, despite having 0 FireWire ports, it works. Yeah, let's create a new project with iMovie. My great movie, yeah, thank you. This video is going to be quite great. And we'll stop it there. Actually, what's in this folder? There's iMovie again. Just the executable in the same spot. Or maybe this is the actual executable and the one that was there before. Okay, that's the actual executable. That's a shortcut. Okay then. What is security? Apple Verifier, Apple File Security. Let's not mess with that because I don't want to lock my hard drive. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if I can remember the story for Technology Showdown and Icon Wars. And after a few minutes, my plot summary is done of Technology Showdown and Icon Wars. And I think I've run out of ideas. So, yeah, we're just gonna end that here. Thank you for watching me open a box and check out a computer. And I will see you in the night sky.